Hey, good morning, Mark. Are you back? Good morning. Listen, I'm just starting a class. I'll give you a call in about maybe 30 minutes and bring you up to date. All right, bye-bye. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to our first of two live Ask Max sessions. For those of you that are in the Power Lead system, we have a training for you at 8 o'clock tonight. And for those of you that have subscribed to Max GPT, tonight at 9 o'clock, we're going to have our first Max GPT training. So make sure you go to maxsteingart.com/retraining. Now, last night, I had a special program where I shared step by step what one of my students did, Francisco, to build a team of 500,000 people over 4 years by recruiting 45 top earning leaders. Now, the interesting thing is that he had about 15 of them came in, went out, came in, went out. But you don't become a top earner by yourself. And so last night, for the first time, and you can go to my YouTube channel and watch it, we showed you exactly what he did, the strategy that he used, the conversations he had with these people. And I was delighted that he joined us. You know, when we started working together 22 years ago, he was building a prepaid legal business, and I helped him generate about $3,000 a month in business. He was happy. He was engaged. He ended up getting married. Last night he talked about his kids. I think one of them is 13, the other one is 10 now. But we dove deep into exactly what he did, the nature of the conversations that he had. And there's nothing that he did, there's nothing that he said that you can't do and you can't say. So here we are. "22 years later." Now, quick overview. Have you ever wondered how some people achieve success in their business so fast and rose to the top of a company so quickly? Well, how did they do it? More importantly, how can you do it? And so last night, I laid it out for everybody. Exactly how he connected with those first two whales, what he said, how he initially engaged them in a conversation, how he learned more about them, how he positioned himself as a social media expert and trainer, and then how he demonstrated his social media expertise by having them change their pictures on Facebook, by critiquing their profiles on both LinkedIn and Facebook, and gave them a couple of simple things to do that clearly demonstrated he knew what he was talking about. And there's nothing that he did, there's nothing that he said that you can't do. People that rise to the top of your business quickly become top earners by recruiting network marketing whales, leaders with large teams of distributors that are looking for a new company. People like her. So last night, we talked about the two big secrets that the top earners in your business know, but you don't. They don't talk about this for a number of reasons. But when you know what they know and learn that you can do what they did, you will become a top earner much faster. And honestly, it doesn't matter how long you've been in the business. So he sent me this in anticipation of our event last night. My team has exploded to over 500,000 people in the last 4 years, thanks to the more than 45 whales I've recruited. Thanks to the power of your tactics and scripts. And the best part, my leaders are buzzing with excitement because they're seeing faster growth than ever before. One of my whales brought in 300,000 people in 60 days. That's mind-boggling. And another added 80,000 people in the same amount of time. Two secrets. There are 10 in total that we're going to unveil, discuss, and show you how to apply them. But last night, we talked about 1 and 2. Knowing these two secrets enabled Francisco to build a team of over 500,000 people with the help of 45 network marketing leaders with large teams of distributors that were looking for a new company. Secret number 1. Every month, over 200 network marketing companies close, merge with other companies, fail to launch, or make unpopular changes that create a large pool of unhappy leaders that are looking to join another company. Last month, Rodan and Fields changed the whole compensation plan and switched to an affiliate marketing program. All the business builders and leaders in that company are searching for new companies. One of my students, who's building a Melaleuca business, brought a huge Rodan and Fields person into the business, doing it exactly the way I'm teaching all of you to do it. The leaders and top earners found in this group are called whales. Secret number 2. At least 300 network marketing companies are started every month. You know, every month in my boot camps and working with people in coaching, we run across companies that have been in business for 5 or 6 or 7 years that I've never heard of. The false belief out there that drive people to jump into a startup is that the people who get in early, the ones who are first, are the ones who make the most money. And my friends, that is simply not true. Over and over again, we've seen that it's not about when you get into a company, it's about the actions you take and the people you bring into the business with you. Success in network marketing doesn't care about timing, it cares about what you do with the opportunity in front of you. So don't let anyone mislead you. At the early part of the year, a company that had been promoted as a real game changer in the credit card field, the Transact card. They brought 500,000 people to sign up. Do the math. They paid $500 to get in on the ground floor of a company that was going to be launched. It was in pre-launch. Get in early. It never launched. At the beginning of the year, they actually changed their name, which was effective for about maybe 3 weeks. And then they shut it down. You have to be very careful when you're looking at a business as to what you can actually do versus what's coming. What's coming is futuring. Futuring. It's time to stop buying into that old story and start focusing on the fact that even you can create massive results by bringing in leaders from other companies, no matter when you started. Because this is all about relationships. So for those of you that are watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn or on my YouTube channel, why should you listen to me? In the 90s, I broke the code to a social network called America Online and changed the network marketing game. Because you see, social networks gave everybody equal access to people. I called it the Great Equalizer. And I used AOL's texting feature and developed a simple, powerful formula with scripts that completely transformed my business. When I was introduced to network marketing by my divorce attorney, and when we sat down, he gave me the pitch. Make a list of 100 people that you know. And he gave me a script. We're going to call these people up and tell them about the business. There was no way I was going to do that, which brought me ultimately to AOL. I took my team from 400 to over 7,000 people in 18 months. But nobody ever told me to tap into that huge pool of unhappy, disgruntled network marketers that are looking for new company. How did I do it? By learning the secrets that I share. You know, there are people out there, especially now that artificial intelligence is popping up. And I've come across, or my team has come across, 5 different systems that are promoting AI. The technology is great, but they've loaded their systems up with old school technology that doesn't work. Yes, success in your business is a numbers game, but social networks, LinkedIn, Facebook, put the numbers in your favor. Because you can look at someone's profile, you can look at their activity, you can know in advance why people need what you have, what they're looking for, and help you identify, are these the people that you'd like to work with? And can you see a clear, synergistic relationship developing as you get to know someone? These are the strategies that create massive growth, and I'm here to help you unlock that same potential. So get ready, because what I'm going to reveal over the next 2 weeks in boot camp and in my top earner retreat that's going to take place on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will take your business to a whole new level. What I want to do, let me jump over here specifically to LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is making so many changes. But over the last 5 days, they have made some whoppers. For those of you that have attended my webinars, when I demonstrate my network, how many people am I connected to? I had 11,216. And whenever I brought them up to see who they were, first level, I was looking at 9,200, 9,300. Now, starting on Saturday, all of a sudden it pops up 11,000. Now we're talking. So behind the scenes, they're restructuring things. And the amazing thing is that at least 25% of the people that I'm connected to or higher, I've never talked to. You've never talked to. First level, people you're directly connected to. Now, all of these people, the same thing applies to you. All of these people have connections. Their connections are on my second level. So my 11,000 people connect me to 1,630,000 people. And these people on my second level all have connections. Their connections are on my third level, which connects me to 1,080,000,000 professionals. So there's no reason to ever buy a lead because you have easy access to people. In boot camp, we're going to show you some new tactics to reconnect with the people you're already connected to. Restart conversations. Then, when we go back over to your network, catch up. Catch up is going to be a game changer for all of you. Now, LinkedIn used to offer everybody the opportunity to search for people to connect with for free. And they had a limit of 300 profile searches a month. And you had the ability to reach out and send messages. The messages were 300 characters in length. And LinkedIn has attracted so many people that want access to all the people on LinkedIn. It is a treasure trove. It is a gold mine of prospects that they came on and they started violating all the rules, breaking all the rules. So last year in November, LinkedIn restricted the ability to do searches, free searches, down to 10. Now, while it slowed things down, it didn't slow things down enough. So in February, they knocked it down to 5. Now, you can still use LinkedIn for free. You don't have to pay for it. And there are still ways to build your list of connections. But if you're serious about your business and you want LinkedIn to pay for itself, you need to be engaging with one of their paid services. You could spend $45 a month. You could spend $99 a month. You could spend $170 a month and have different advanced features. But unless you're paying for it, you're not going to have catch-up. So if you've been on LinkedIn for any length of time, you need catch-up. Now, what catch-up is going to do for you, and in boot camp, we're going to give you some, if I say so myself, some real innovative tactics that you can do. Change your profile. So if I scroll down here and look at people that change their jobs, Caroline's a student, coaching student, and by making a change on her profile, she is blasting out to everybody that she's connected to that she's starting a new position. Actually, she's not starting a new position. She's had this position for a long time. Scroll down here, Kimba. Let me unmute Kimba for a minute.
Hi, Max.
Good morning. So I noticed that since we made that change, you've had 17 people that liked it. You had 5 people that actually made comments. Did you catch that?
I did notice that. I wasn't exactly sure what to do about that. That's part of the reason I'm on. I was hoping I could get some info from you about what's my next step.
Okay. So when do we have our next coaching session?
I'm gonna talk to Callie to get
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay. So hold off until our next coaching session. All right. But
Okay.
let me give you the concept. What you're going to do is let's go look at the number. Well, I can't see it from here. But if I go over here, this is the post you made. So
Mm-hmm.
here you've got 17 people that liked it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Okay. And what you're going to be able to do is we're going to start a conversation with the people that reacted and responded, providing, of course, you feel like there's potential synergy. Example, you could reach out to Terry, who's an artist, hey, and you look up to see how long you've been connected.
Okay.
All right. Hey, I'm thrilled that, you like the conversation revolves around your relationship with these people. That's
Right.
why, we'll go over it. So for let's say Emily here was somebody that, you've been connected to for a long time. Well, you look at her here, transforming lives through clean living, non-toxic essential products. So she's probably a network marketer.
Right.
And so, again, there's a specific strategy that you're going to use depending upon how long you've been connected. So the entire process comes down to, there's about 12 or 14 different ways. So out of these 17 people, 14 liked it, 3 people loved it. Let's see the 3 people that loved it.
Oh, I know Latasha. I used to work with her at another law firm.
Right. And when was the last time you talked to her?
I think I reached out to her I think within the last 6 months or so, part of maybe a little bit longer, part of the launch,
Hmm.
uh, the launch language that you had. I reached out to her then, and I think there was a happy birthday, something like that.
Yeah.
And we said we were going to have lunch, because she lives locally by me.
Mhm. Well,
Yeah.
now we're going to show you how you can take that little response, learn more about her, and transition the conversation to show her your business. This is the power of this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, let's go back. So these are job changes. And what we're going to show all of you how to do is adjust your profile. Pat Zimmer is, again, one of my coaching students. Actually, we go all the way back. He participated in my first LinkedIn boot camp in 2010 when LinkedIn had 100. I'm sorry, when they had 99 million people. So just by making that subtle change, you can put yourself out there and LinkedIn will blast it out. The next thing that Ketchup does is birthdays. So you're going to be able to kind of scroll down and see everybody that you're connected to that's having a birthday. So the question is, let's click on this. So Carson reached out to me in last year. And he's trying to sell me something. Come down here a little bit more. Gary. All right. We're connected. He's having a birthday. So let's see how long we've been connected. We've been connected since May of 2012, but we've never talked. We've never communicated. And what this is going to do is this is going to open you up to reconnect with people that you're already connected to. Start conversations, resurrect conversations. Now, Dr. Nestor here, one of my coaching students, we started working together in November, and active chiropractor, has 3 kids that are all special needs. And between November and February, she rank advanced in Melaleuca to Director 6. In March, Director 7. And from what I understand, she's still Director 7. She sent me a message telling me that she's already made, I think, $35,000 or $38,000 by getting customers. And so I had somebody over the weekend ask me, so how come she's only a Director 7? And the bottom line is people join network marketing companies for different reasons. Not all of my coaching students want to be senior directors or executive directors. Some of them just want to get their income up to where they're happy with the money they're making. And as long as it's consistently coming in, there's no need. She's not looking to become a senior director. She's happy where she is. So you have the opportunity to resurrect, restart conversations. Now, one thing you need to be aware of. They're putting people up in front of you that are celebrating their birthday. She's using LinkedIn's tactics. So you can see the number. She's got 7,000 followers. She's got 7,000 connections. She doesn't have the connect button. So she's using LinkedIn's new features. We've never talked, but let's see how long. Well, let's see how long we've been connected. So we've been connected since 2015, but we've never talked. And so you're going to be able to start conversations with people you're already connected to, restart conversations with people that you're connected to. move the whole thing along. Let me pop over here. Donna, I've got you on my schedule at 3 o'clock. Is it possible to move that up to 1:30 my time? East Coast time.
Yes, it's 1:30 is fine.
Okay, fine. Well, then I'll see you then.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm glad we. Okay. So for the rest of you, let me just say this. If you're not talking to 10 or 15 people every day about your business, you could be. And if you're not closing at least 1 or 2 people a week, there's 5 possibilities. Number 1, it's your profile. Remember social networking law number 1. What you see is what you get. What people see on your profile sets the stage for the entire relationship. It cannot be a commercial for your business. Second reason, you're not sticking to the scripts. And I've jumped in, and there's a couple of people here that you know who I'm talking to. You're not following the scripts. In fact, you know, I look at some of the things you're saying. I'm going, where's this stuff coming from? I am giving all of you a clear cut, totally duplicatable process. You follow the scripts, you focus on the other person. The third reason you're not having success is because you're not qualifying your prospects. Fourth reason is you're bringing up your business too early. And last, you're talking to the wrong people. Follow the prospects, follow the scripts, focus on the other person, and all of you can be doing what Francisco did. Like I'm up here, Rodan and Fields. You got 37,000 people. And all of the business builders, executive level to executive consultants, those are business builders. The other day, actually, I think it was on Thursday, I heard that one of the top earners, let me see if I've got it here. She was a $1 million earner in Isagenix. She left Isagenix and went over to 3. And on Friday, she made a big public announcement that she's left 3. The woman has made millions of dollars in 3, made millions of dollars in Isagenix. And she went over to Shaklee. Why would somebody do something like that? And the word on the street, the company paid her, gave her a $400,000 bonus to do it. This is the kind of stuff that when you are aware of it, you can tap into these people. Bed Bath & Beyond went bankrupt, closed their stores last year. By July, all the stores were gone. You can still jump on LinkedIn and find store managers that work for Bed Bath & Beyond for 20 years, 25 years, that still have not been able to find work. So join me tonight at 9 o'clock. We're going to step you through and start our training on how you can use Max GPT. For those of you that have already subscribed, you're going to notice if you go back into the inside, we've already added all kinds of new elements, new features. We're going to make it easy for all of you, not only how to use it, how to use it to build your business, and we're going to show you how to use it to generate extra income for yourself. So for those of you that haven't signed up for it yet, go to maxgpt.com. Until next time, I'll be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon for another one of these sessions. Tonight at 9 o'clock, it'll be a training on Max GPT. For those of you that are in the Power Lead system, we have a training at 8. For those of you that haven't registered for boot camp yet, boot camp starts tomorrow, and on Friday, we have our summer retreat. Folks, this is going to be a game changer for all of you. I'm going to show you how you'll do more business in September, October, November, and December than most of you did all year. We're going to demonstrate new project launch scripts, new strategies that will have you talking to more people. And one last announcement, I think they sent something out this morning. I'm going to be finishing up with 2 coaching students by Wednesday. So I'm going to have 2 openings, my coaching schedule. Anybody interested in coaching, write to support@maxsteingart.com. Another change we've made, if you go to my website, you want to reach us, we've added the bottom right, a new way to connect with my people in customer service. So you could either go to write to support@maxsteingart.com, and there's a big list of people that are requesting help and assisting information. Go here, go to my website, type in what you need, and you'll get ahead of everybody else. Until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.